Everybody's got leftover food in their fridge or freezer, right? But what the hell do you do with it? How do you take those scraps and turn it into a meal your whole family can enjoy? That's where I come in. We're on the hunt for one lucky person to lend us their ear, and their stove, and their entire freaking kitchen, if I'm being totally honest. I'm Marie, and I've been on the Food Network, and I work for some of the best restaurants in the world, and I'm here to show you the kind of magic you can work using just the hidden gems in your cabinets and the golden nuggets in your fridge or freezer. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we're cooking lavish leftovers. We're looking for somebody out there who needs some help making dinner or lunch. Can I ask you a question? I promise I won't bite. Excuse me, I got a question for you. Are you gonna finish that?
Yeah.
You are? I was gonna ask for the leftovers.
No.
I'm from Mississippi.
What part?
Tupelo, Elvis Presley.
Oh wow, like Tupelo honey.
Yes, ma'am.
Reading, California.
Oh, from Reading.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Has it burned down yet?
No way.
Not all the way?
Not yet.
Just wanted to ask you guys a questions about the kind of food you have in your fridge. You're laughing. Why is that funny?
It's been sad. It's been a little bit of a struggle, not gonna lie.
What brings you to Los Angeles?
Well, I came out here originally to be a comedian.
Hello. Do you struggle making dinner?
Yeah, I hate it.
You hate making dinner?
Yes.
Do you ever cook at home?
I don't really cook anywhere.
I'm quite shit at cooking. I wouldn't say I'm a great
You said
cook.
you're quite what at cooking?
Shit at cooking.
Do you like your husband too, or?
I'm not saying nothing to that one.
Usually I pick up stuff or I go out with friends.
Where do you pick it off of? The street?
Yes,
What do you mean?
yeah.
Where do you?
Actually, I only eat bread when I come home, so, make some sandwiches.
So you're not worried about carbohydrates like they are in Los Angeles?
I'm like living off my roommates' like leftovers and then like eggs.
Yeah, you're basically like,
like
can I get in bed with you, roommate? Because your body heat is feeding me right now.
Literally, yeah, just about.
Do you often cook with leftovers?
I can't say that I do.
Now, do you often have leftovers in your fridge or freezer where you're like, I don't want to make another meal from that. Like, that's gross. I'm just going to throw it out.
I always waste food.
Waste not, want not.
This is
There's
our
people-
poster child right here. Waste not, want not. What if I told you I could come to your house and using just the scraps in your fridge, your freezer, and your cabinets and make you a 2-star meal? Would you believe me?
No.
Would you believe me?
No.
Do you ever use your leftovers to create a new meal from scratch? No. List 3 ingredients that you have in your kitchen right now.
I have bread, I have salad, and I have ketchup.
I could make a meal from that.
Prawns.
You have prawns?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, prawns can make you shit too if you eat the wrong kind. Could I come home with you and cook you a 2-star meal just from the food you have in your fridge? Would you let me do that? Would you let me come home with you and cook you a delicious meal?
Maybe one day in the future, yes.
Would you let me come home with you?
Would you come to Australia and do it?
Oh gosh. I could come home with you?
Sure.
You live close by?
I don't live that far yet.
All right, we're going to your house.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go cook some lavish leftovers with Katie, everybody. I'm so excited. I can pee. Oops, too late. There we go. Now that I found my lucky somebody, I'm gonna go back to her house and see what leftovers I can find and the ones I can forget. You're already here. I love the blue. I'm gonna go in your cabinets here. What are we? Whoa. We got sex dust. First thing I pull. You want to talk about it?
I put it in smoothies.
You don't put it downstairs?
No.
It doesn't smell like sex. I'd say sex smells a lot better. We have almonds. This is good. Blackstrap molasses. Let's talk about it. What are you doing with this? Because this, I'm not gonna lie, we have almonds. This is good. Blackstrap molasses. Let's talk about it. What are you doing with this? Because this, I'm not gonna lie, you're making caramel corn from scratch. Because not a lot of people use molasses, baby.
I actually use it for cramps, for period cramps.
What? Oh my God, who knew? Crafts and Remedies, brought to you by Katie, right here. You know, if my husband gets a bad attitude, I'm gonna give it to him and tell him it helps with his cramps in his mind.
We just finished operating on your husband and his brain is officially broken.
Women at home, blackstrap molasses. This is for you. This is your get out of jail free card. What's in here? Okay, apples. Here's another thing. Doesn't go in the cabinet. Probably go maybe in a fruit bowl or in the fridge. Apples, putting them in the cabinet, they're susceptible to bugs and or calling of roaches and their family members. We don't want that. For these things, you got to be careful. Everyone's hung up on the chia seed fat. They dehydrate you beyond recognition. You eat a chia seed pudding at breakfast time, by 1 o'clock, you're going to be feeling like you're in a desert. You know why? Because they suck up all the water in your body. We got black bean spaghetti and we got edamame spaghetti. Have you tasted any of these items?
No.
I
just got them because they looked interesting and different.
Low carb, gluten-free, high protein, high fiber. Katie, we got to talk about you and the future of your life. Simply Wise spinach gnocchi does not, I repeat, does not go in the cabinet. This goes in the fridge.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Gnocchi's supposed to be made out of potatoes. Out of potatoes. So far, I don't see any potato advertised on this whatsoever. Okay, so we're gonna check out the fridge.
Okay.
This is my favorite part because this is
Ready.
like the stuff we can actually work with. You have a whole chicken. It's an organic chicken. This is so exciting. Oh my God. Why is it in the freezer? Have you not cooked it?
Aspiring.
Aspiring. So let me ask you this. You bought this?
Yeah.
And then what were you thinking? You're like,
I was
I'm
gonna cook it. I'll have friends over and make a chicken.
And, what else we got here? Butter. Freezing butter. Not a bad thing to do. You know, they did that in the Depression era. Pulled chicken breast. Ooh, God, who pulls a chicken breast? You pull pork, not chicken. Ezekiel 4:9, low sodium. You notice that a lot of whole wheat and full grain breads have some sort of religious connotation? What happened to the separation of church and state in this country? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I need to be abiding by a certain religion to consume bread products? I don't think so. Why can't they just sell you bread without making you feel insecure about your own religious beliefs?
I don't know. I just buy it.
Moving on. Okay. Wow. Katie, I'm impressed. You got a lot of stuff in here. We might need to go to a program of some sort. You got 3 bottles of alcohol in your fridge. Looks like we got some half-eaten situations in here. What's going on there? Whoa, this is seeing a life, another life that it never knew it had. You know, it went through boyfriends. It had rough time in college, perhaps. We're gonna put that one in the garbage along with the fork because it's probably contaminated as well. This isn't even anything. It's just trash. Wait a minute. It actually doesn't smell that bad. The sandwich needs mayonnaise. Do you like mayonnaise? You don't like mayonnaise? What happened to the other half of this yam? Who eats half of a yam?
I made it into a face mask.
What? What are you talking about?
I don't know. I saw it online.
You got all these natural, like, homeopathic things. You got molasses for your body, for your stomach.
Yeah.
You got this for your face. Do you eat any fresh food? Or do you just put it up your butt and in your eyeballs? Do you have any left, the face masks?
Yeah, it's in the orange bag in the fridge.
Of course, your face mask is in an Ulta Beauty bag. Can I use some of this?
Uh-huh. Yeah, sure.
Jeez, this is, what's happening here? Did you use the other half or, you know what, I don't want to know. Don't tell me. Here's a leftover. Was this curry that you got?
Yeah.
Yeah? Looks pretty good. Ooh, that smells nice. Oh, this is nice. We got some beets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
My family is Swedish and we ate them growing up.
Oh, isn't that awesome? We got an avocado. Would you use the rest of this avocado?
No. Is that a trick question?
No.
Maybe.
Oh, why wouldn't you use it?
Because it kind of looks like it's bad.
Yeah, but it looks bad, right? But I mean, just, a lot of men look bad on the outside, but they're great on the inside. Oh, this is great. Not only is this heart healthy, but we can make a sauce out of this. And we got some yogurt. Fantastic. we're gonna use this too. So I think we can use basically almost half of the stuff in your fridge. I have an idea, I have a plan I've cooked up.
Okay.
And your cat seems enthusiastic as well.
So here's what I've chosen. I'm going to use these very sad-looking vegetables in last night's curry and rice. Flour, egg, and yogurt, some almonds, and that weird edamame spaghetti, some pickle juice, pomegranate juice, and arugula. And who can forget Katie's favorite beets as a featured ingredient? I'll combine all these leftovers like Voltron to make a delicious Neapolitan veggie stack. But before I start cooking, I gotta deal with Katie's messy kitchen first.
It looks like a storage facility.
Yeah.
Instead of maybe a place where you cook.
Yeah.
Oven?
No,
Oh my
hands are
God.
definitely in
There's
there.
plastic stuff in here. This will
Nice.
melt if you turn the oven on. This is nice. This is
Okay.
untreated. This is what you want. Stainless steel, no treatments, no Teflon, no Calphalon, all right? We're gonna use this one, and I guess we'll use this. There you go. All right, so I'm just gonna salt the water here, all right, just a little bit, because it's gonna infuse the flavor of this edamame spaghetti, and I'm telling you, just by the looks of it, we're gonna need to infuse the flavor. This is one of the coolest things that I can teach you, okay? So, everything has water in it, right? Can we all agree? Animals are 70% water, just like we are, okay? So, the key to professional cooking, we wanna get rid of the water. So, we're gonna turn this into a sauce, and how are we gonna do that? We're gonna boil it down,
Okay.
and get rid of the
Water.
ding, ding, ding. What do we have for it, Johnny?
Yeah.
A brand new sauce. Up here, don't leave me hanging. That's right, babe. I'll also take time to discover the kind of food my new friend ate when she was growing up, so I can work that into the dish I ultimately create. We got some beets.
My family is Swedish and we ate them growing up.
What are some of the favorite dishes that your mother or your father cook for you?
Pickled.
Okay.
Pickled beets. And then we just eat it, usually, especially at Christmas time. But then the joke was that my mom was the only one who actually liked the beets.
Sorry, kids. Santa got you beets this year. Sucks for you, but it's a win-win for Mom.
Oh, yeah.
So essentially what we're doing is we're grating this, and this is going to be a little patty, because you had some leftover curry, right, too?
Throw that
I
in
think
there.
that curry will be nice with the yam. Did you get everything?
I mean, yeah, I didn't want to, get it in your hair.
That's all right.
Your hair looks great, by the way.
Thank you. I just got it done.
Turn the pomegranate jus down to medium-low. Add the leftover rice to the grated sweet potatoes and the curry. A little bit of flour and an egg to bind it together. Give it a good stir, and then add that edamame spaghetti.
Another really cool tip when you're cooking, every time you add an ingredient, you re-season, right? Because the curry's seasoned from the restaurant, right? But the yams had no salt whatsoever. Right, so you're gonna just season this a little bit of salt. Once we get into the cooking, I'm gonna demonstrate some awesome tips and tricks for Katie and for the folks at home. If you have like a limp celery or a limp carrot, you put it in some ice water, leave it there for a little bit, it brings it right back to life.
That's crazy.
In the meantime, look at this beautiful jus. The water is cooked out of it. We just have the pomegranate sugars left over. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little salad dressing. Pickles are made with vinegar, right? What you're gonna do is just about a tablespoon of pickle juice, all right? Maybe a little bit more, just for posterity. We wanna do pepper, and we wanna season that with a little bit of salt. Why don't you hit that with a little bit of salt, Katie? And now what we're gonna do is we wanna hit it with some olive oil. Yeah, shake it in there, good instinct, just like that.
I'm slicing the avocado into cubes and squeezing it onto the arugula. Then I'm adding some diced beets for color and the almonds for some crunch.
How pretty.
So we have these nice little slices of beets here.
And slices of eggplant.
This is just gonna be what they call in cooking an accoutrement, right? Just a little something extra. So we're gonna stack our veg because when we look at something, our brain tells us that it's gonna taste good just because our eyes like the way it looks. That's not always the case, but today it will be. Now we can start cooking. So we're gonna be covering two tips right now, caramelization and deglazation. First step, oil in the pan. You want the pan nice and hot. So I'm gonna wait for the pan to heat up. Some seasoning, a little bit of pepper and some salt. All right. Okay. All right, so go into the pan with the eggplant, Katie. You can actually just pick up the plate and slide them all in.
Yeah.
We're not gonna turn them over until we get a nice little caramelization going on. Ooh, that's nice color. This is very nice. Now what we're going to do is we're going to deglaze. All of the water, right, that's leaked out of the eggplant, we're going to collect it back with a little bit of water that we added, right? Does that make sense? Yeah. So the steam from the water is actually cooking the eggplant. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh my God, I forgot this thing was on my face.
There's soap in there.
Set aside your fried eggplant. Then take your yam mixture, ball them up into little patties, and fry them in some oil. You want them to be nice and brown on both sides. While Katie handles that, I'm gonna go wash the yams off my face.
How's my skin?
Great.
It feels good, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually impressed.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would do it at home, but yeah. All right, so these are basically done. We got a nice browning on here.
Who knew you'd turn a curry into a hamburger?
Right, well, we are in America, right? Let's not forget. So I think we're done. We're ready. Our food is ready to go. Let's eat. Okay, so we started with our little patty that we made with the curry and the squash, right? And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little bit of yogurt on the patty.
Curry and yogurt is good too, right?
Take 2 pieces of eggplant. So we're gonna go ahead and take a little bit of salad, just a very little tiny bit. We're gonna add some beets on top.
This is crazy!
Because we're making like a nice little Napoleon. We're gonna add a little bit of yogurt on top of that.
Ooh-wee!
All right, now we're cooking with gas. One more eggplant on top and finish it with a little bit of a salad.
I feel like what I don't realize is how fun and creative cooking can be, you know?
And what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish with a little bit of pomegranate jus. Just like so.
I literally had no idea when I woke up this morning that I would have a professional chef in my home making restaurant level food. This is like decorating a Christmas tree. Just put a little...
A Christmas tree for your mouth. Perfect, right? Except you don't get to chew on the bulbs.
Marie's a hoot. She's kind of a kook, but she definitely has her heart in the right place. And I needed the help.
Gorgeous. Yes!
I didn't realize that I could take leftovers from my fridge and make it look like a beautiful work of art that is also very delicious. It's all these basic things like a little bit of flour, an egg, fry it up in your pan and put some jus on it and you're good. Do you need me to call you an Uber?
That would be great. Could you call me an Uber? Or I can take the bird home. No, I'll take the Uber. This isn't an alcohol. This is a blueberry superfood smoothie. It's for my breakfast.
I thought you didn't like protein powder.